been burping a lot because of stress for the past years. My stomach gets really it gets a little mad, and that causes me to burp. I've made this video because I just finished my session of meditation for patients. In the meditation, I felt very present, but after it, just as every other meditation, I quickly lose sight of what I'm doing. During the day, it feels like there is no purpose. It's just a fluidous, it's just a continuous path of actions, one after the other, without really understanding what I'm doing. I would love to have short-term and long-term goals. That would be amazing. I'll try to have more of these and focus more on having them without stressing about it. Andy, who is the voice in the meditation app that I'm using, always asks, why do you do the meditation? I've started meditating because this is amazing. I've started meditating because I was anxious. I felt this big anxiety within me, given by the fact that I was not aware of things around me. I used my friends for my own goals, and I was not patient for things to develop. So I was not aware because each day I just felt like I lived in the past experiences. So I did my priorities during the day because I knew what I had to do, university-wise, errands-wise, relationship-wise, but I was not appreciating each and every moment. Patience? I was not patient enough to wait for my right moments, and that aggravated my awareness, being that I really wanted for the future to come as fast as possible. And I lived in two different timelines with my ways of thinking and acting at the same time, because I would act as if I would live in the future, but I would act depleted, I would act tired as if I was living also in the past. Why else did I start meditation? Awareness, patience. That's pretty much it. Compassion. I used my friends for my own goals. I was not compassionate about other people's problems and wants, and I was as nice as possible to everybody else so that I could use them with being friendly with them. In Gary Vaynerchuk terms, I would throw a lot of jabs in nice ways. I would compliment someone. I would be very friendly. I would spend my time with them. I would build up a friendship. And as soon as the friendship was just there, I did not have patience. I was not aware of building the friendship because I knew it was for another goal, for my goals. And then I would throw a right hook. I would ask for something from her. And I would feel bad if they did not do it because I did so much for them. So I was expecting something in return, which is not good. ever. Meditation has helped me a lot to cope with my stress, to cope with my anxiety, to cope with my impatience, and it has given me a strategy, daily strategy, to focus on small tasks like pausing, getting time for myself, understanding the ones around me, and think that these type of exercises are not only good for myself, but it will improve also my relationship with others. Consequently, it will improve other people's lives. Just by thinking about other people's lives of those that you care about is very positive on the outcome of my meditation, because it makes me feel lighter. If I think that by meditating, by being better myself, I can improve other people's lives, being that I bring positivity to them. For example, my mother, my father, my brother, my closer friends, my family. I have always had big ambitions, and my goals were always very far ahead of me. I feel like I want to do more and more, but now I feel a good sense of patience in between me, inside of me, and I do believe that this is difficult to keep. Meditation helps me being mindful and being aware of the present and appreciating the process of getting what I want as my future goals. It's kind of difficult to understand what I really want from meditation. Maybe it's just being happy. Maybe it's just being happy, exploring what I feel like I like, and being aware of what I like. So yeah, know my feelings. I've been saying that. Know my thoughts, know my feelings. It's always been my mantra. Every time that Andy, the voice of Headspace, asked me, what are you doing this for? Why do you meditate? Keep that in mind. I always had know my thoughts at the beginning for at least a year. Every time he asked me, I would answer with, I want to know my thoughts. But actually is know my feelings. I want to know better what my feelings are, what I like to do, what I would love to do more, and my feelings towards those things. So know myself, know my feelings, know my passions. This is the reason why I'm meditating. I want to know better myself and not only focus on the material parts, on what I need, what I do. I've watched a TED talk this morning about the root of happiness, and the root of happiness is relationships, good relationships with people, good relationship with your friends, good relationships with your family. Everything rotates around relationships. And at the same time, I also know that sometimes I have to break up with the relationships that are negative for me. That is why I broke up with Renato. I wanted to have this kind of conversation with him. I never got a chance to do it. I feel like he knows what's going on. He brings out the negative part of me, the impatient part of me. It's a good test though, but his way of acting is impatient itself, and I feel like I want more positive adventures in my life at this point, and I feel like I don't want to hang out with him. It was hard. It was a hard choice, it was a hard decision. It wasn't a hard choice. And now I have room for other people to come into my life. The other day I felt very pumped because I was listening to a Gary V podcast, I believe, and it was said that you should just put work inside of what you really like. And I thought, I really like to help people get free energy. I really like activist points of view. I would love to have a business that helps people to get free energy for themselves, as if there is a service that helps you craft your own things with recyclable material within your community. I don't think I should go large scale. I should just go small scale. But these are big talks. I also think that I have two different personalities. One, which I really much like, is the serious talk that loves to take the truth out of things. I just love to see the truth out of everything. But at the same time, I have another part that I really love, is to see the fake out of everything, the imaginative part out of everything, every reality. I just use my brain to create different realities in a fun way. So the first one is more serious, more dedicated to true life experiences, very practical. The other one is a jokester part of me that really truly believes that is the pillar of positivity and the key to happiness through a creative point of view, which is the same happiness that little kids growing up have when they are allowed to have freedom with other kids. Freedom of expression, freedom of exploration, freedom of knowing what makes you happy. And that's why I'm meditating. Thank you.